Class is back in session, my fellow Greendale students. Guys, we are returning to another episode. Season 4, episode 6. We are about halfway through the season. I think there's 13 episodes this season, so we're almost there. This has been a very interesting season so far. It has been, while also pretty enjoyable, also pretty, I wouldn't say not enjoyable, but it's been strange in a way where it makes me question a lot of decisions that were made behind the scenes. But it's still a good time with this cast of people, so I'm happy with that alone. It doesn't take much to please me, but with a good cast, I'm kind of always there. I'm a diehard that way. But yeah, don't really want to waste time. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, and share. I'd appreciate that so much. And members, thank you guys for sponsoring this video and every other video we have here on the channel. Let's not waste any more time, and let's roll the bumper.
Unpaid
rental,
unpaid
rental,
unpaid
rental.
Changnesia? Okay. The complete loss of memory caused by a sudden trauma that was itself also forgotten. Also, Kevin's
My
disease.
name is Kevin, or so they tell me.
Okay.
Actually, they told me my birth name is Benjamin Chang, but I can't remember anything before 6 months ago. But by using a special shiny glass called a mirror, that I'm 15 years old.
Okay.
Changnesia is immeasurably more complex.
Have to wear a hat. All right. Yeah.
It's
sure.
varied and seemingly
Okay.
random.
All right. We're getting.
Why Changnesia affects the memory, but not the ability to make forced puns. These are all things we can study now that someone finally has it.
I first met Chang when I hired him as a Spanish teacher.
Yes.
Then he became a disgraced student, psychopathic music major, a homeless vent dweller, security guard, guitarist, power-hungry warlord, and now Kevin.
And now Kevin.
Glad to see him like this. Well, it's mixed.
Yeah.
He was pretty terrible before.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Perhaps Chang actually used to be Kevin, went crazy, and became Chang. And then at some point, Chang hit his head, went uncrazy, thereby reverting back to regular old Kevin again.
Not a bad theory.
Here at Greendale, we accept all students, whoever they may be or have forgotten they were. But assisting in Kevin's recovery has put a financial strain on the school. That's why we are appealing to the MacGuffin Neurological Institute for this $40,000 grant, so we can continue to fight this terrible disease and hopefully one day pay for this documentary.
It wouldn't cost you that much. I'm pretty sure.
How was that, Abed?
Yeah, I was say Abed's doing it. Who's holding the
The
camera?
dean wants a propaganda film, but I intend to explore all sides of this serious issue, including those who don't think it's a serious issue. Hey, Jeff.
What are you doing?
Making a documentary on Changnesia.
You gotta be
Well, all right, let's get one more for safety. Jeff, back to one. Jeff?
No, Jeff is done with your stuff. A documentary episode? This is fun. I always love when we have, like, themed episodes, obviously. I mean, that's kind of the whole, I wouldn't say shtick of the show. We don't always have themed episodes, but the themed episodes are fun.
Telling you, we should have sprung for the name brand glitter. Look, cheap glitter, expensive glitter.
And it does look nice.
The history of ice cream class had another heart attack.
Jesus.
And we're all in. I'll tell them. But one day, you'll all be old and slow and lose at things. And when that day comes, I won't remember what I'm doing now.
Anyway, all right.
The MacGuffin Institute is coming to Greendale on Friday because they might give the school money to study Changnesia.
Changnesia isn't a disease. It's a con. You're seriously helping this lunatic? He kept the dean in a dungeon. He tried to kill us.
Dean's probably been in plenty of dungeons before.
Have you ever even spent time with him, Jeff? I was reluctant to accept Kevin at first, too, but it's just so sweet.
How so?
The world is brand new to him.
True, yeah.
Whoa! This makes things smaller.
Okay.
Wait. We want to know how you feel about the MacGuffin people visiting. I need it on camera.
It's stupid.
What's stupid?
The whole thing.
Okay, put it together for me. The whole thing is stupid. All right, thanks, buddy. I'll cut it together.
Shirley, you don't seriously think Chang is Kevin, do you?
No, I believe the good Lord made Chang Chang. Kevin is a choice.
Yes.
Not only have they drunk the Kevin Kool-Aid, they're in the study room right now making banners, debating glitter.
Well, I'd love to keep talking about this, but I gotta get to work.
No, Shirley, you've got to help me stop this. You're the
No,
only
there's...
sane person
leave,
left.
Leave Shirley make her sandwiches.
Sandwiches where the food is Kevinly.
Kevinly.
The customers love Kevin. I think it's because he's a good listener. Most words are new to him, so it's all still fascinating.
I'm Kevin. And you are?
Not calling you Kevin.
I'm not calling you Kevin. What are you having?
None of this.
Okay. Listen.
Who's filming this? Is it still
Calls himself. He's a
Abed?
hard worker. We're all broken people, Jeffrey. We all deserve a second chance.
I don't like that look.
Chang didn't sleep with a stripper. He tried to kill us. Why does everyone keep forgetting about that?
That is true.
He didn't. And you used to be a sleazy lawyer. What if Greendale never gave you a second chance?
But he didn't try to kill anybody. That's not the same thing. You guys can't keep doing. You can't keep doing this. Good question.
Yes. And cue wet blanket Winger to tell us that we're all wasting our time.
Actually, no. I had a really good conversation with Shirley, and I realize I've been acting like a jerk. If it's not too late, I'd love to help out in any way I can.
I don't trust Jeff.
Abed, get us in panning singles. And can you say powwow instead of conversation? Just sounds more you. All right, action. Okay, you can make an entrance? Great.
What does it say? It says I have gullible friends who will believe anybody, and I need to make that anybody me.
Okay.
Exposing Chang in front of the whole school.
Nice. I like this plan.
Jeff, if you want this done right, I'm gonna need a steady cam for Garrett.
That's showbiz.
Oh! Jesus, I don't know why that scared me, but it did. That was, I don't know why, but that really startled me.
He became really gung-ho about Abed's documentary and had a lot of great ideas about how to impress the MacGuffin
If
people.
only you knew.
And that's why Pierce should host the reception. He speaks their language.
Finally, somebody's making some sense. I've got a blackface senior Wince's bit I've been workshopping.
We don't need you to do blackface.
Annie, we need to find out what happened to Kevin before he showed up at Greendale. What hellish experiences did he overcome during those missing months? Do you think you can use your forensic know-how to do some investigating?
Investigating? Obvious. If you're willing to learn, sure, partner.
Love this.
I like that. I'm gonna call you Hooligan. Partner Hooligan.
Nice.
Okay.
I love it. I love it.
Found Kevin here. He said he was soaking wet and smelled like fish. I know it's not a lot to go on.
It's almost too much to go on.
All right.
Look, Sullivan's trout farm is just a quarter-mile away. Who do you think you're dealing with, Winger?
I don't know, Hooligan. Seems sort of thin. In an investigation, one dude always has to go opposite the
Yeah.
other dude. That's how they get things done.
You guys can work it out.
Yeah, we will.
No, we won't.
Okay, well, you're doing it. Like, not right.
Take this camera and follow Chang around for his day-to-day. Really get into the life of a functioning Changnesiac. I want you to go inside his home, work, pod, just get everything.
Oh, that's great advertising for my growing business.
Okay, I'll do it. And with my photography skills.
A cool, smart lawyer like yourself reaching out to a little nobody like me.
I never told you I was a lawyer.
Oh. Oh.
No, you didn't. Shirley said it, remember? You said you hired Chang, and I said, I'm Kevin, and you are? You said, not calling you Kevin. I said, hi, not calling you Kevin. What are you having? You said, none of this. And then Shirley said, I don't care what he called himself. He's a hard worker. We're all broken people, and we all deserve a second chance. Like how I gave Andre a second chance. Doesn't mean I forgot.
Okay. Nice. You're really doing the whole thing. I love it.
And then Shirley said, but he didn't, and you used to be a sleazy lawyer.
You didn't have to. That was good.
Short-term memory has actually improved. My doctor calls it a, side effect.
I like that. That was good too. That was a good little bit there. I enjoyed that.
I'm Chinese?
Footage while we're waiting for Kevin?
Maybe we could take some
Something about Britta with his camera and the glasses. That's the...
Where is the stop button on this? Oh, here it is. Okay, you wanna hear my pitch? A strong, independent woman starting her own business, an entrepreneur, if you...
All right.
Are you ready? Action.
You...
Cut. Oh, beautiful.
You don't think the song was too much?
Are you kidding me?
That's so annoying, Britta.
Never told anybody that story, Rita.
Oh, it was beautiful.
I was dead for 3 minutes.
Oh my God. What did we miss?
How's your act coming?
Blackface senior Wences? How do you think it's coming?
Okay, that's not that bad.
In the unlikely
That's not that
event
bad.
I fail to expose Chang, I'm pretty confident Pierce will make sure we don't get a grant.
What you talking about, honky?
Okay, all right.
Perfect.
Wait a minute, I haven't introduced you to my wife yet.
Oh.
I was wrong.
This is the place.
No, it's not.
Troy, you gotta stop.
Garrett, here he comes. Get up.
I can't.
Garrett, now.
Jesus, let me see that rig again.
This is Houlihan. I'm a partner.
Wait, I'm a partner.
No, you're not.
Troy, you gotta stop.
Have you seen this man?
One morning I see something coming out of the trout tank, and at first I was scared because I'm the last face that a lot of trout ever see. I'm not saying that the trout are a vengeful breed, but if they were, I'd probably be public enemy number one.
Oh, the figure that emerged, it was that man?
Yeah, and I was pretty relieved when I found out it was a naked Asian guy and not an angry trout.
Dude, like, come on.
I don't know what happened to him after that.
Mr. Sullivan, how many employees do you have here?
None.
Employees? What do I look like, Trout World?
Dude, stop.
Just me. And my dog.
Looks like everything checks out here, right, Troy?
No, Houlihan. I don't think anything checks out here.
No, don't fly off the handle, partner.
Oh, I will fly off the handle, Houlihan.
Houlihan.
I'm sorry, Mr. Sullivan. Clearly you have nothing to hide.
What are you hiding?
Shut up, Kevin!
Oh, Kevin. Okay.
So do you believe Kevin now?
No. I want all your footage. I know Chang slipped up. He's not smart enough to play dumb all the time.
I don't know. A little bit. He's kind of like... it's not too hard to play dumb all the time.
Oh, come on, you slippery snake. Slip up.
Doubtful. When he's alone, he mostly just practices smiling and frowning. We've all done it.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever done that. That's a psychopathic tendency.
Who's he calling?
Good question.
What's that number? You guys can
We figure that out. We've got our smoking.
Yeah, call the number.
And all thanks to Britta.
Don't ruin this.
The MacGuffin people were on campus, and Jeff had prepared quite the presentation.
I didn't urinate on that. You shut up. But I love you. You get yourself in the kitchen and make me a burrito.
This isn't... This is crazy.
Genuine thoughts on Geraldine Ferraro. He's an old teddy bear.
Was that Chang's wife in the background? Is that the Spanish teacher?
I must
don't remember what
confess,
she looked
I
like.
was just a short while ago quite skeptical about Changnesia. But with the help of my friends, we have uncovered a lot about this terrible, newly discovered, completely real disease. I think you'll find it as eye-opening as I did. To help cure Kevin of his Changnesia,
Smile.
who better to jog his memory than someone special from his allegedly erased past? So please welcome to the stage the former Mrs. Ben Chang, Alessandra.
I was right. I knew that was her.
Ben? Do you remember me?
Yes, he does. Look at his face.
I'm sorry. I don't.
No.
Admit it,
Stop
Kevin.
lying.
You remember her. This is the woman you never stopped loving. Hit the lights.
Is that her number? Did we test this out?
You love her so much, you called her over and over and over again, even though you don't know her, or how to use a phone, or what a number is.
These are all good facts. Nice.
You told me I was here to help him.
Oh, we are here to help him, all right. We are here to help him admit that he has been faking this whole time. Where'd you get the number, Chang?
Found it in the vents.
In the vents?
It's 555-0190.
8675309.
But I always hung up because I didn't know if the person on the other end would ever want to talk to Kevin. After knowing Chang, he seemed so nice. If we were really married, I wish I could remember for even one moment how lucky I was.
Guys, do not let this... Come on. Come on. Oh my God, Jeff! Dean is so mad.
My logic is flawless. That bothers you.
Things got so ugly, I hesitate to even show you this footage. But I will let you see me reacting to it. That'll probably be more than you can handle.
That's fine. I'm reacting to Abed reacting to footage. This is a whole different type of meta.
Hey, Alessandra, his last girlfriend was a charred mannequin leg.
Jeffrey, have you lost your mind?
Yes, he has.
Never believed, Kevin, you were just lying to manipulate us into helping you hurt him?
Jeffrey, I trusted you and believed in you and fantasized about celebrating over mimosas with
Okay, what?
If this is a sort of uphill battle you're facing in the fight against Changnesia, well, then you're going to need all the help you can get. On behalf of the MacGuffin Neurological Institute, Grant granted.
Good job, Jeff. You did the opposite of what you wanted.
So, I guess I did help. Just not in the way I wanted to. But on the bright side, this is the most well-documented failure of my life.
Yeah, it's true. You will have this to look back on forever. That you are a failure.
By trying to make Kevin a pariah,
that celery looks
I
good.
accidentally became more Chang than Chang at his Changiest.
That was a lot.
Can I sit here?
You sure you want to be seen with me? You have a brand new reputation to uphold.
I like you.
Really? Even after everything I did to whoever you are?
Okay, I get it. Changnesia's hard to understand. At least that's what people tell me. I don't know a thing about it, which apparently is one of the symptoms.
Like, dude, you...
And I'm willing to start over fresh if you are. Hi, my name's Kevin.
I love
I'm
this
not saying I believe him, but I have gotten an idea of what it feels like to be Chang. Wanting to leave that name behind is the sanest decision anyone can make.
Thanks. A lot of filmmakers use crane shots to elicit emotion.
What the heck, Abed? You know what Jeffrey was planning to do the whole...
You guys hear that
I really
rain?
screwed
It
up.
is crazy.
I hope you can forgive me.
Already forgotten.
Yeah, well, it's, guys. Yeah, it's all right, guys.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. What's happening?
Hi, it's me. Y'all finally bought it. Hook, line, and wink.
Oh.
I patiently await your further instructions.
Who is he talking to?
Chang out.
What? No, somebody has to catch him. That's disappointing. I want Chang to get caught this season. So I'm assuming the season is going to end with Chang just being discovered that he's Kevin. I mean Chang. See, this is now we're too far. We're too deep in. We're too deep in this lie. Now I'm confused. This was a decent episode. I don't like saying this word because it makes me feel and look less intelligent. But so far, a lot of these episodes this season have been very mediocre. I was gonna say mid, but mediocre came to mind, and that's a lot better. Very, very mediocre. The jokes are, they're not lazy, but they feel like, they feel limp. Like, if this makes any sense. They feel like they're walking on one leg. And, I don't know why. It feels so not the same. The characters feel the same still. They feel a little bit more cartoony versions of themselves, but it's still enough of the original character to where that doesn't bother me. It's just a lot of these episodes feel kind of fever dreamish. Like, I almost feel like I'm kind of watching a parody of the show. If that makes any sense. Does that make sense to anybody? I feel like that's kind of that's the sense and feeling that I'm getting. Yeah. Like we have this overarching narrative of Chang and the Changnesia and all that, which is good. I'm happy that this season has a through line that we're continuing with. But it's also, I mean, the other seasons don't have it like every episode a through line. It's never like 100% connecting. But I feel like this is one of those seasons where it should have, because there's not much else working for it. I mean, there's been, let me just look, because I watch so much, so my memory gets a little bit fried. The last episode, the Thanksgiving one, was pretty good, right? I did not like the German episode. That's probably my least favorite episode of the whole show. The convention episode was good. The Halloween episode was good. And the History 101 episode was that one was, it was decent, right? So far this season, I'm at a good 50%, maybe 60, right? And we have like 7 more. There's not too much more that I'm hoping out of this season. I'm hoping that the characters and I don't know. There's just something about the humor this season that doesn't feel as fun. Like, there's no enjoyment in the jokes. Like, it feels like service with a smile, if that makes sense, you know? It's like, do your job, smile about it. Where that's kind of how I feel like the actors and the characters are just behaving. It's kind of like, we all know something's not right here, but we're just gonna keep working along. That's just how I feel while watching, especially this episode. This felt, it's not lazy. Lazy's not a word. There's a lot of hard work that goes into making TV and movies and all that. So I'm never gonna say it's lazy. There will be moments where I will say some things are lazy, but this isn't one of them. It just does feel, like I said, limp. This show has ED. I don't quite understand how they let it drop so hard, but I wouldn't even say so hard. It's not so hard. It almost feels like somebody who's a fan of the show who doesn't know how to write or direct made this season. It feels like if I were to try to make this. First time filmmaking, this feels like I made this. Take that as you will. Take that as you will. I don't want to keep bashing on the show because I love the show. This show is amazing. It is one of my favorite shows. I mean, I love so much about the show. So I don't even like, I wouldn't even say I'm talking bad about it, but I don't like disheartening it at all. It's not fun to me. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, and share. Comment below what you guys are thinking about this season so far. And if you think I'm gonna like the rest of this season, I'm hoping that there's a lot more episodes. I did peek, and I did see a Christmas themed episode, which you guys know me. I like my holiday themed episodes, so I'm looking forward to that one. But just let me know what episodes you guys think I'm gonna enjoy. I'm hoping by the end of this season, my feeling that I have at this moment is kind of switched and turned around. But who knows? Members, thank you guys for, sponsoring this video and every other video we have in our channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you all so dearly. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.